with another whispering video. The topic I'm gonna whisper about is something that Mr. Trump announced. He said he was gonna ban large investors from buying up homes. But the thing is, investors hold about 20% of the houses in the US. And the thing is, the very large ones with 1,000+ homes, they only account for 2 or 3% of the total supply held, and the rest of the homes, about 80% of them, only 1 to 5 homes are being held by regular people like mom and pop investors. So there is that. I mean, if you own 5 houses, that's just greed, you know? You don't need that many houses. Like what these mom and pop owners do is they would buy a house, put down like 3%, and then after a year or 2, they would refinance the house, take money out, and put that money as a down payment on a second house. And then after 2 more years, they would refinance on both their houses, and they would take that money and put a down payment on a third house, and so on and so on. And that's the trick or the play as to how many houses they can accumulate. Like in the past, that's how a lot of people got rich quick back in like 2000s, 2005. Back then, you didn't need to like prove you had a job, and you could still get a loan close on a house. So what people would do is they would buy like 4, 5, 6 houses and rent them out and get the appreciation on the home. But the thing is, like, a lot of people were doing it, and then when everything went south, people were losing those homes, and the values were dropping. But now it's a much safer kind of market. You gotta prove to them that you have income, and I don't think you can buy multiple homes as quick as you did back in like 2000s, because there's like debt to income ratios and stuff like that. Now, a little bit about the housing market. I think it's still overpriced ever since 2020. Sometimes what happens is when you go to close on a house, there's something called an appraisal waiver, meaning they don't have to come to your house to appraise your house. It's just basically you state whatever you think your house is valued at, and they base the whole loan off that. But I think it's starting to, the housing prices are starting to come down a bit because there was this one house in my area that sold recently for 350K, and as soon as it sold, within like 4 or 5 months, it dropped in price to 280K. Or wait, was it? I think it was 380K, and it dropped by 100,000 to 280K. Yeah, that's what happened, and I think that's gonna happen region-wise, like the Midwest and the East, California and the South, especially Texas, have seen prices come down by a lot. So now I think the Midwest will follow. So that was just my little rant about housing prices and stuff like that.